Hey, it is confidently wrong. I'm Chris Nugget.
I'm Pat Nugget.
Let's fuck a couple late night Larrys
Couple
over here.
sleepy boys.
Yeah, you tired?
Oh yeah, I'm exhausted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Same.
Nice.
We're up to a rock and rip roaring start to this podcast, baby.
I was at work and I was like, you know what would be good? I should go to the gym during work. And I was like, well, you know what I'll do is I'll go on the stair climber for 45 minutes straight and I'll just become covered in sweat.
That's nice.
And I won't get tired later.
That's lunch.
That's lunch
Right there.
That's what I call an American lunch.
That's right.
We got Olive.
We got the
scampering
podcat.
You know what I realize is nice about having a cat is you have something that like is just really interested in everything you do. You know?
Yeah, it's extremely interested, yet simultaneously does not give a fuck at all. So
But
there's no pressure, you know?
I could tell my girlfriend my entire day and she'll just go LOL. But she wants to know how my shit is going. She wants to investigate.
That's right.
She wants to know everything. She'll just follow me around even if I'm doing nothing.
It's funny when you come home and she acts like she doesn't care.
She's getting pretty good at it. It does hurt my feelings.
You seem visibly upset.
Yeah, because I used to come in and she'd like start screaming and be like, pay attention to me, welcome back, I missed you so much. I'm interpreting, obviously.
Of course.
But then now I come in, she's like, oh, hey.
Because we got that automatic feeder.
Yeah, it
So
did
we're nothing to her now.
It did immediately happen after the automatic feeder came into the mix.
Nothing to
Which, I don't know. I don't want to have to wake up early and keep feeding her, so I am happy that we have it, but I don't like that there's just a very, very Chinese product with a camera just right at her living room.
It's actually recording us right now.
It is, yeah. Which would be ironic if someone was watching the feed, heard us, while we also have another camera actively recording everything we're doing to put online.
Yeah. I would love to be like in the NSA, like monitor people and like just pick one guy to fuck with.
Right.
You know?
That'd be cool.
I don't know if this is funny, but I used to like listen to music and just envision a music video.
Okay.
And one music video that I came up with was what's that song? Fuck. It's like, I love you always, forever, near and far, closer together.
I was gonna say this story really does hinge when you remember the song.
But it's like a girl and she's like alone in her room and she's like dancing like for her webcam for like no one, and then it like cuts to an FBI agent like watching her.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like, but it's not in like a creepy way, like in like a kind of like sweet way. And then it like and then it like slowly escalates to like the FBI agent showing up to her house, and like he's like line dancing with like a whole bunch of like FBI agents and like FBI jackets.
Yeah.
And that's the video.
I like it. I like this idea of a romanticized stalker.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, if you think about it, like most romance movies, the things that are like sexy that a guy does is just very creepy in any other context.
It is just like, with most creepy guys, it's like your biggest sin was being ugly.
Right.
You know?
Well, I remember I had a friend in college who was telling me like about her and her ex. And I was like, how'd you two meet? And he just messaged her on Facebook, and then they dated for 3 years. And it's like, that's sweet, but like, thank God he was good looking. Otherwise, you would have been like, this fucking nothing loser was trying to message me.
Right.
I hope he dies.
Who is this fucking freak?
Who's this loser?
Get the fuck out of my DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of middle-aged men getting trapped or getting caught by thirst traps on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Like anytime I'll see like a thirst trap, I'll just go to the comments. I know it's gonna be filled with like middle-aged men with their families in the picture doing like hearts. I'd love to eat you out. They're just saying shit like that on public Facebook.
Has that ever worked?
No.
Why do they keep doing it?
But like even the people in these videos, if it is their account, it's not being run by them.
Right.
And even if it was, it's not like they're reading their comments. They're just going like, oh, I got a bunch of comments. That's good. My work is done.
Like, I just wonder at what, like, I would love to step inside the mind of that guy.
Yeah.
Like, what, like, do you think I'm just going to tell her how I feel? Like, was that how it was in the 80s? You just tell someone how you feel, and then...
I think it was. I think that was how it went. Or if you ever watch, like, World War II movies, there's always, like, them coming back from the war, and they just find, like, a girl they went to high school with, and like, I never stopped thinking about you.
Right.
And then they're kind of like, who? We had gym class. Relax.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, that first fucking crack when you get back, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been on an island, almost dying every day and night.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that, you know that famous photo when like the troops got back home and the guy just like grabs her and they just like, apparently he didn't know that chick at all.
No.
He just went for it.
Which that'd be insane in any other context.
That's a rape. Well, okay, it's an assault.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably got done with that kid. She was like, thank God he just won a war.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd be in jail.
Thank God this is a trained murderer.
Yeah. I remember in that movie, The Watchmen, they kind of like show like a revision of history. It's like a female superhero kissing that lady. And then the dude who's doing like the monologue, that Rorschach guy, he's like talking about all the evil in the world. And he's just randomly just like lesbians, like girls having sex with girls. He's like, what does that have to do with crime?
Yeah. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
The streets are extended gutters.
Yeah.
And then there's ladies licking gutters.
Right.
That's what I call pussies. I call them gutters.
That's what I call him.
That's what I call a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a sketch of him doing his monologue, but it's just more and more just like gripes he has with like the neighborhood. So it's like, the streets are extended gutters. But then it's like, no one takes out their trash on the right day anymore. And they leave it out too long. Oh, it's like, oh, does no one live here? You charge me an HOA fee, and I still have to cut my own grass. What the fuck? I have to pay a fee. I can't hang out in the clubhouse. What's the point of having a noise ordinance if you're not going to take my word for it when I email you? Obviously, they can just turn down the fucking music before you show up. Anyway, that's
not
Watchmen.
observing the 25-mile-per-hour speed limit on the roads.
Yeah.
There's kids riding unregistered bicycles.
We have recycling for a reason.
That's a good piece of business right there.
It's Rorschach, but in like cargo shorts.
Yeah. I mean, that is Rorschach today. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That is Rorschach.
Well, then they made the show for Watchmen, and they just kind of made it like, oh, like what guys would be drawn to Rorschach in real life, and it's neo-Nazis.
Yeah.
It's neo-Nazis who want to like kill the president or something. I forget the details.
Yeah. That show was like, I thought it was going to be so good.
It started off so good.
And then I can't even remember where it went, but it went nowhere.
It went to like the whole time you think that Dr. Manhattan isn't going to be there, but then he is there, and it's in like the lamest way imaginable.
Right. That could have been so cool.
It could have. And it should have.
I've tried so many times to sit through that fucking movie. I just can't.
You've never seen Watchmen?
Not all the way through.
Why? What?
It's fucking 3.5 hours. No movie needs to be that long.
Plenty of movies can be that long.
They don't need to be that long.
You don't think Schindler's List should have been that long?
No.
You know, how long the list is?
It should have been a 6-second vine. Thank you, Mr. Schindler. That's it.
Yep. And then what are you going to do for the other 4 seconds?
They did what? They did what with them?
I like it.
Where'd they go? The sky?
Not to keep talking about movies, but they came out with like a Netflix movie about the Nuremberg trials, and Russell Crowe is what's his name? I want to say Himmler. Maybe it's Himmler. No, Herman Goring.
It is funny. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but it is funny that there's like Hitler, Himmler,
right.
Schindler,
yeah,
Dimmler.
They're like the
Kimmler.
Beatles. They're like the evil Beatles.
Yeah.
But the movie was okay, but they just have like this random detail where they're like, I guess he was like the secondhand man in like Nazi Germany, and then they like arrest him and they put him on trial, but they just like casually mention that he has like a vicious opioid problem, and they're like, how many pills a day is he taking? And they're like 40 pills a day, and they're like, I think it's safe to say he's got a problem.
Is he doing kratom?
Right.
Popping 40 just to feel something.
Herman Goring has a red Mangda problem. Yeah.
Then Hitler got the 708.
That's right.
He just went off the deep end.
Yeah.
He's like, he's being really weird.
Herman Goring's doing gas station heroin.
Yeah, he just seems nervous all the time.
Right.
Things that freaked him out. Things that didn't freak him out before are freaking him out now.
Yeah, he's high, but in the worst way.
Yeah.
I remember I tried doing a bit about just how like the pitch for kratom is just so much dumber than like weed. Because like weed, it's like, oh, like you smoke this and just, do whatever you're going to do, makes it like a little bit better. But this is like, all right, first things first, go to a gas station, buy a huge bag. And they're like, oh, do I take what? She's like, take 40 of them.
Didn't I think Nick Mullen have a good bit where he's like, I like to do it in front of girls. It looks like I'm gonna kill myself.
Girls hate it.
Girls hate it when I take 40 capsules of dirt.
Yeah. Well, there was some comic we opened for like a long time ago, and he was telling us after how his roommate got addicted to that stuff, and he was like, basically just, he was doing the powder. So like he's basically just drinking like a giant cup of powder and water all day, every day. Ugh. Like nothing about that even sounds enjoyable.
Like at least Lean had Sprite in it.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
That'd be fun if rappers started like rapping about my mud water.
Yeah.
Got the blood sipping mud water.
I'm on that train wreck.
I'm on that red mangda.
That's right.
Trippy red mangda.
That's right. Yeah, that'd be even worse if like the new drugs for rappers is gonna be meth. It's gonna be just like weird prescription pills that I'm not even familiar with.
Like Dilaudid.
Yeah.
Faded off that Dilaudid.
Yeah, they call me Dizzy D. I'm on Dilaudid.
Delirious on the Dilaudid.
Yeah. Well, wasn't it there was like a side effect of lean where you can't go on an airplane anymore? Wasn't that a thing where it's like if you take too much lean and go on an airplane, you like pass out?
I think that was just Lil Wayne passed out on an airplane.
Oh, I thought there was a thing where if you do too much lean, you can't go to like elevation.
But I think that was just Lil. I think that was just Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne had like almost died on a plane.
Well, just give me 1 second. Vamp for a moment.
Yeah, I love hearing stories of famous people having medical emergencies on the planes. There was a guy that played for the Heat. And like in the LeBron era, I forget his name. Fuck.
Are we still in the LeBron era?
The LeBron era on the Heat when LeBron was on the Heat.
Okay, gotcha.
And he took like one weed gummy and had a panic attack and like ruined his NBA career. Just can't imagine. Like if you're gonna ruin it, at least do like something harder than just a gummy.
Right.
And it's funny, like things that like. Kids are doing just astronomical amounts of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like one just like ruins a multi-million-dollar career.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't find any decisive answers on that.
I think that was just Lil Wayne.
That sounds about right, actually.
But yeah, he almost died a few times.
But that would just be weird to have like a rule where it's like you're in this drug community. They're like, just so you know, you can never go on a plane again. It's like being a vampire, you know? But instead of the sunlight, you just can't be on planes.
And that is like doing meth, basically.
Pretty much,
you can't go outside.
That is true.
You don't want to go inside.
If you think about it, like if you get addicted to meth, other than clavicular, you're just like completely detached from society. Like you can't really just be a normal guy anymore.
Oh, sorry, Olive is walking on the computer. Yeah, no, I mean you're kind of throwing away being a normal guy.
Yeah,
I was watching a video about a guy. He was just talking about like the top 22 drugs that have ruined his life.
Top 22.
He's done 22 different types of drugs and then ranked like how much they've ruined his life, starting from least to most.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying like he was like doing meth and then like luckily just like he like entered a psychosis and then like stopped just in time to not like he described it like I stopped in time to pull myself out of it.
Right.
And, like I cannot imagine like looking down the barrel of like permanent psychosis.
Yeah.
Like that's just such an insane thing to think about.
Well, I feel like most shit you get addicted to will like do you like that. Like there's a dude I'll get like booze sobriety guys on my feed sometimes, and there's like a dude who's like, it's not too late to stop, look at me. He was like, this was me before I quit drinking, and he's like, he looks like a Simpson, like he's completely yellow. He's like, that's when I knew I had to stop. It was like that's when you knew. That's when it sunk in.
One stopped you before the hue got to
right.
They should have got you at like a ripe banana.
Exactly. Yeah.
When they should have got you.
You look like you're in a Treehouse of Horror episode, buddy.
Yeah.
You look fucked up.
Yeah, you look fucking destroyed.
He's just like, yeah, like I had seizures. I just start all over. It's like, well, yes.
God damn.
Yeah. But went back to Maine this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Pretty much just constant driving all
Yeah.
week. I don't know why I decided to do that.
That was what, 16 hours of driving?
Yeah, well, I was going to go back on like a Thursday and stay a while, and then my plans got shifted. But yeah, so pretty much just drove down Friday after work and then drove back up like Sunday night at like 9 p.m.
Jesus
So it was just... But kept myself awake listening to Suicide Boys.
Oh, nice.
I realized some of those songs I can still just remember the ad libs at the beginning, like word for word.
Oh, yeah.
I was a big fan. Jesus,
I forgot
what are you
about-
doing? What are you doing? Olive, stop.
I forgot about the Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
Remember you got me into Suicide Boys.
Oh, I was so
Yeah.
into them.
Well, it's like they were like everything that I want hip hop to be.
Yeah.
Like that was like Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't have anything funny to say about
But it's
that.
just, it was just funny, like, listening, because I haven't listened to him in a while, but it's just funny just how much of the songs would be, like, a minute of, like, completely unrelated audio to the song. Like, we can cut this if it isn't funny, but there was one that I remember where it's just, it's a clip from Gangland before just, like, a normal Suicide Boy song. And it's like, LA's ruled by thugs even more ruthless than LA's most dangerous gangs. And it goes to comments like, the Crips and Bloods tried to establish themselves here. These guys kill them. Simple as that. Gone. See you later. And it comes to another guy. And he's like, we look at gangs like it's like a coward move to us. In a gang, it takes 15 people to get in 2 cars to do a drive-by and kill 1 person. In New Orleans, I just saw 1 person kill 15 people. And just the song starts.
But it's just funny, like.
It's like, no, you didn't.
But also, like, you guys make music. Like, what does that have to do with anything? I drink so much lean, I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, also, now they're sober. Now you're just 2 sober tattooed guys being like, I'll kill 15 people for my city.
That's right.
You live on a different street, I'll kill you.
Bitch, we not from 63rd.
If you had a different HOA than me growing up, I will end your fucking life.
Oh my god. You're on the wrong side of the cul-de-sac.
That's
buddy.
right.
You pointed this out, that bar from that Drake song. Where he's like, my dog will probably do it for a Louis belt.
Yeah.
That's just all he know. He don't know nothing else.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just weird to brag like, yeah, dude, I have friends so desperate they'll kill you for a piece of clothing.
I could change this guy's life in a second, but I'm just gonna get him a belt,
right? But it's just funny to imagine. Somebody. It's also funny because it's obviously Drake's enemy, so it's just funny to imagine the conversation of like, I need this guy gone, and then your friend is like, I'll do it for you, like. 10 grand. He's like, how about a belt?
Yeah. How about a $300 belt?
Tell you what, you can go to my closet, pick out any garment you want. And then it's like 20 times like, not that one, not that one. That's my favorite shirt. That's my sexy shirt. That's my nighttime shirt. You can have the belt.
Have the belt. What an awful person.
Yeah. Probably not even a brand new belt. Probably a last season belt.
Yeah. Dead stock Louis belt. Yeah, that sucks.
Out of season TJ Maxx belt. Now a guy's dead.
I just can't like, I get my desperate friends to do my bidding for me. Like, oh, sick.
It's also funny to imagine, like, if you took it seriously, just some guy, like, going into his car and then there's someone in the back seat and it's like a mob hit, but he's like, Aubrey says hello. And just kills him.
Aubrey sends his regards.
Yeah. Aubrey says it's time to go from 100 to 0 real quick.
Real quick. Yeah. I always thought it'd be funny if he said yes instead of yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Jump man.
Them boys up to something. Yeah, I loved the apparently like because Drake had that album with Future. What a Time to Be Alive. One of the best ever.
Pretty great.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And he like they never had a follow-up record to that because he was insecure about how much cooler Future is than him.
Damn.
He was like, this guy's so fucking cool.
I remember I showed that album to my roommate in college, and just every time I played it, he'd be like, dude, what is a digital dash? What does that mean?
Yeah, I literally cannot even. I love hearing stories about Future rapping because it's like he just sips so much lean and just gets in the booth and he has no idea what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah.
Like he said himself, he recorded one song and the next day he's just like, what the fuck is this? Like I can't perform this. I have no idea what I'm even saying. So I'm sure he doesn't know either.
Yeah. It's what a crazy life to live too. Like someone coming up to you and be like, I love that song. You're like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like having a ghostwriter, but the ghostwriters are all in your head.
Right. I had a lean demon in there. It's like it's the Hat Man writes all your songs for you.
And they're sick.
Yeah.
They're fucking awesome.
My Hat Man rocks.
Yeah. Hat Man.
Yeah. Well, hey, we dodged nuclear war, I guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We live another day.
I don't know. Obviously, I guess I could have seen it coming, but it would have been pretty wild, even for him to be like, announcement, guys, I'm ending the world.
Yeah.
That's the announcement.
They really, people really thought, like, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm ending everything.
Yeah. Watch this space.
Check this out, guys.
I'm about to announce the end of the world.
Subscribe for notifications.
Yeah.
I'm ending the world.
But, Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I think personally, I think this extends to every president, but it would be the funniest for him is that no one should be allowed to drop a nuke without first explaining to the press how a nuke works.
Yeah.
I think he should know every step of how a nuke is made, dropped, and the explosion, and only then may he drop it.
And he has to explain it like, for a 6-year-old, high schooler, college graduate,
For
master's
me.
degree, like every level of understanding.
Yeah.
And then you may end everything.
And then you may destroy the world.
then you may destroy the
If you can get all that done by 8 p.m., you can drop your nuclear bomb.
But yeah, I guess no nuclear war.
I guess. But I guess it's also kind of strange that he's making announcements at 8 because he's an old guy. You would think he'd make his announcements at like 3:30.
Sundowning.
Yeah.
Then maybe that's how we get nuclear wars. He's just a
he just
sundowning old
forgets.
man.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever you do, just don't bring up nuclear war.
Right.
Also, but like,
Yeah, he's at dinner. He's like, wasn't I going to do something? Like, no.
wasn't that like a rumor? Like, how did it get in people's heads that he was going to announce a nuclear holocaust? Like,
I think just from
I
people
think that was
panicking.
just pure fucking.
I think he was just saying, I have an announcement. Everyone's like, obviously it's going to be him
Yeah.
ending the world on purpose.
Yeah. God, what? Fuck. Well, you were talking about the ceasefire and how it's not real. Apparently.
Yeah, I heard today that apparently it's like it wasn't so much like a ceasefire. It was like he was making demands. Iran was like, I'm not going to do that, and then he was like, all right, we've agreed to extend the deadline by 2 weeks, and they're like, sure, okay,
Right.
It's just like, I don't know, like obviously it's much more serious than that, but it's like from Iran's perspective, it is kind of like this super serious thing, and you have to deal with like a child basically,
Yeah,
where
I
it's
mean-
like. Every announcer's like, well, he's just going to take credit for it. Just
Well, it's just like because I mean, his whole thing was like bullshitting his way through everything, and this is the one thing that like you can't just like bullshit. You killed their leader,
Yeah.
the supreme
killed two of
leader.
them.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had told you once, I had told you twice.
That's right. There's a very funny comic in Philly had the joke that it's the Ayatollah and his replacement of the why I oughta.
That's great.
It's a good chunk of business.
That's a great joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that was like unthinkable.
What?
6 months ago, like just a straight up war with Iran. Like that was like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I was a little bit relieved when they said like a draft is on the table, and then they released the ages. I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting old. Like it was like 18 to 25, and I was like, that's right. They don't.
Yeah.
I'm old now.
Well, they apparently they pushed it back to, or not draft eligibility, but just like the max age to join. They pushed it back to 42,
That's so funny.
and they're allowing people to smoke weed as well.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like draft proof. The more I think about it,
Why,
my
'cause-
eyes are horrible. I smoke weed.
Well,
I'm draft proof.
now you're still eligible if you smoke weed.
Yeah, to join, not to
Yeah.
get drafted.
True.
You kidding me? Also, never mind.
What?
If I get drafted, obviously I'll go. Wink.
I'm not dodging that shit.
That's right. I would never do that.
I would dodge it so hard.
I would never dodge my duty to this country that I love.
People really think that too.
What?
That like it's. I don't know. I can't imagine. Even if you voted for the guy, I cannot imagine you thinking that this is like a serious war. Like, I
mean,
feel
it
like the
is.
dumb. Well, but like a war with like just causes that like needs to happen.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the dumbest take you can have is like, oh, this is all a distraction from the Epstein files. Like that's the dumbest take I thought. But there are people that are like, no, this is like we need to do this and it's good.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not very funny, but it's true.
It's not, but let's pivot. What else we got up there?
Oh, you had a funny riff about Jeffrey Epstein being too into pedophilia.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, what was
Yeah.
that?
Not to put you on the spot. But
I don't
that was a
remember.
good chunk of business.
I'll try to remember. We'll circle back to it if I remember
Just
it.
like wait, is like yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of like... Because I feel like sometimes there'll be like guys who are like too into drugs, and they'll be like, like you're like doing coke or with them or whatever. They get too into it, like, yeah, like this is everything to us. Like this is the only thing we care about. Like I'll choose this over everything in my life. It's just funny to imagine if Jeffrey Epstein was like that with pedophilia.
Yeah.
where it's like there's other senators there, and they're like, dude, this is everything to us. They're like, all right, relax.
This is the foundation of our hang.
Yeah.
We hang because of this.
Dude, we're gonna get in the island. We're gonna dig in like we're never fucking leaving. And then everyone was like, all right, we're pedophiles, but calm down.
It's okay.
Yeah. Dude, I don't care about anything else.
I'll die for this shit.
Yeah.
I'll get murdered in a prison cell over this shit.
Yeah. Also,
man.
yeah, like, I mean, not to be too much about the Epstein files or whatever, but it's just crazy. It's like, yeah, dude, there's maybe emails about them doing 9/11.
Yeah.
it's funny. In a way, it's funny.
That's pretty wild. It's pretty wild stuff. Yeah, the government really did that shit, huh?
I guess.
Not to go down conspiracy mode. Oh, I did see there's a podcaster I like named Bill Simmons. He's a sports commentator. And I'm listening to his podcast, and like, I shit you not, they started talking about Operation Gladio on his normal guy podcast.
Yeah.
like it's like the Overton window has shifted so much that your average sports guys talking about fucking Operation Gladio.
Right.
But they because we tried to do a podcast on that, and it ended up I kind of went off the rails with it. But his whole thing, it's like, this is weird. Like, that's
it is weird.
That's the whole show. It's like they just talk about. That's curious, you know, and that's such a better approach than no. This is what's going on, and it's happening right now.
Like, actually, the Nazis won, and they're here, and they've taken over the country. And I mean,
I'm serious. I'm right.
No, you're not. In fact, you were so wrong, it stopped the podcast.
I don't know, man. The Third Reich never ended. Anyways.
It did. That's the entire
well, now we're in the fourth. Yeah. Have you heard of Rob Ford?
No.
He's the former mayor of Toronto.
You ever hear of Rob Deerdeck?
Oh, the ridiculousness?
That's neither here nor there. Please go ahead.
That's not here nor there. Well, this is ridiculousness. He was the former mayor. He was caught smoking crack, and he had to answer to it in like a press conference. And first, he just tried to lie. It was saying like, "No, that wasn't me." And then like a video came out. It's like, "Here's a video of you smoking crack." He's like, "That's a guy that looks like me." And then another video came out of him smoking crack.
Wait, what year is this?
Like 2009 or something.
Okay, so it couldn't be AI.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
If he had that in his pocket, oof.
Oh yeah, if he
would have
did
been fine.
Now we should just do it again.
But his like retort was he was like, "Yeah, so what? Who are you to judge me for smoking crack? Maybe you're just jealous because no one asks you to do stuff like that because you're lame. You're no fun. No one wants to smoke crack with you.
Yeah.
People want to smoke crack with me, the mayor of Toronto.
I'm the cool guy to smoke crack with."
Yeah. And
Did we talk about this last week?
No, we were going to.
Oh, okay.
And we never got to it. But yeah, he just. Sorry, I'm trying to find. There was.
Dude, she's going crazy.
Oh, yeah. So he said that there was a fake video with a Rob Ford lookalike named Slurpee. His name.
Who's Slurpee?
Slurpee. A guy that looks just like Rob Ford.
But how does he know that? Like, who is he?
It's just a guy from Toronto. Toronto's a small town.
Okay.
It's kind of a small town vibe in that city.
Huh.
Another fun anecdote about Rob Ford. Apparently, he was drunk on Christmas morning, and his mother-in-law called the cops at 5 a.m. because he was drunk and packing up the car to take the kids to Florida.
Holy shit.
He was like going to try to cross the border, fucked
Just
up
hammered.
on crack with his kids in the car.
Yeah. I mean, there is sort of like a logic to like, they'll stop me if there's something clearly wrong, but what if everything's going wrong in the car?
There's just, I can't even can't even pinpoint where exactly this went wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely guy. He's dead. He died.
Damn. How
Can
do
you
you
believe
die?
that?
What got him?
I'm a heart attack.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of, did you ever hear that documentary? It's like there's something wrong with Aunt Diane, or like what's wrong with Aunt Diane or something. You ever hear about that?
Wasn't it like, I don't want to,
It was like this lady was just like driving, I think like her nieces and nephew, like a bunch of kids in her family in like a car, in like her van, and then just like randomly just stops at a liquor store, buys a bottle, chugs it, gets back into the car, just crashes and just kills everyone in the car.
Oh my God.
And everyone's just like, what happened? What's there's something wrong with Aunt Diane.
what an understatement.
Yeah. And I think they did
wrong.
like an autopsy, and it was like, I think she had like an abscessed tooth that like fucked up her brain. and just made her go like, time to kill everyone.
An abscessed tooth that made her really cool.
I guess.
And fun.
But it's just funny to imagine, because I feel like a lot of times when like scientists would be like, oh, you had a tumor in like the don't kill everybody part of her brain.
Yeah, an abscessed tooth made her really fun at parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, because wasn't that totally out of character for her to like?
Yes, I would say getting drunk and getting behind the wheel and killing everyone was a
Crashing
little
into
bit
a brick
out
wall.
of character.
God, this is just so not like her.
Yeah, what kind of person would that happen to? And they're like, we kind of saw this coming.
Rob Ford.
we sort of saw a fiery crash coming.
The Rob Ford.
I guess, yeah.
He would be the one guy who's like, it'd be weird if he didn't crash his car into a wall and kill everybody. Yeah. There was a story about a girl from New Jersey who was in the car with her boyfriend and like her boyfriend's friend, and she just like randomly spazzed and accelerated the gas to like 100 miles per hour and just crashed into a wall, killed both of the boys. But she's just from New Jersey.
That's a Jersey.
It's an abscessed tooth that makes you from
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Is there no like? Did she live?
Yeah, she lived.
And did she ever explain why she did it?
I don't think so.
Was she attractive by any chance?
I mean, she was a child, but
Okay,
17. So
No. Well,
if we're on
so
a
yes.
particular island,
So yes, a
fair
child.
game.
oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
I was when I was home in Maine. I was beefing with my dad over politics. We were arguing.
Yeah.
And I know we talked too much about FC in this episode, but it was just driving me crazy because we were going back and forth, and I was just saying like we're both saying like, oh, this is really bad. Like everything in his files is really bad, and then I just go, anyone who was in these files or went to the island should never be allowed to have a career in politics ever again. And he was like, I disagree with that strongly. And I was like, 30-year-old. And he was like, okay, what about the people who were just going there to just party with 30-year-old women? And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, they said young women. That's like 30-year-old women. And I was like, you are out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah, did he say like I imagine a 30-year-old woman?
Yeah, he was like, to me, a young woman is like 20 to 30, and I'm like, okay, well, they're talking a bit lower on the range.
Okay,
Yeah.
like great. Okay, yeah.
And it was just so funny to be like, that's in your head what happened.
Yeah.
Is that it was a bunch of guys having a good time on an island with 30-year-olds.
It's just so weird to think that your argument is like, oh, well, they call them I choose to think that the women were 30. That's just what I choose to think.
Yeah.
Let's see how that holds up in court.
Well, I was saying like, dude, if I dated like a 20-year-old now, it'd be fucking weird. Everyone in my life would be like, dude, what are you doing? Like, this
20?
is yeah. If I dated a 20-year-old woman right
like
now,
still in college.
or not even in college,
Like can't even drink. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was 23 dating a 20-year-old, and that felt weird.
Yeah.
Like she can't go to bars.
Yeah.
It's too weird.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's just funny to be like, what's wrong with going to an island with 30-year-old women? It's like, you're out of your
You're
mind.
just making stuff up.
Yeah.
This is the truth is upsetting to me. I'm going to imagine something different and
Right.
call that an argument. I won.
I win.
Winner. I'm
Point
the
to
winner.
me.
Oh, this bad thing? What if it was good? Have you considered that? What
Have
if
you-
you choose to think that it's good?
Have you ever even considered that?
Have you ever considered the idea that maybe it's a good thing? Well, we hit about the halfway point.
Hey, hell yeah.
We hit that ding 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 ding. We have producer Garrett on the call, and I believe he has some stuff for us.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So Article 1, wolf attack. An 18-month-old child was injured at Zoo America, located inside Hershey Park in Pennsylvania, after entering a restricted wolf enclosure. Authorities said the toddler crawled under a fence and approached the enclosure, where he put his hands through a barrier and was bitten by a wolf. The child sustained minor injuries and was treated at a hospital. Bystanders intervened to help remove the child from the area.
Nice.
Police reported that the child's parents were approximately 25 to 30 feet away at the time of the incident. They had been charged with child endangerment. Zoo officials stated that the enclosure met safety standards and included multiple barriers. The wolf will not be euthanized, thank God, as it was behaving naturally within its habitat.
Hell yeah.
Dude, these fucking parents, man.
I didn't even know it was up for debate if the wolf would be euthanized. That'd be crazy.
They euthanized Harambe.
Yeah, but that's because he was holding the kid.
Yeah, well, I mean, this wolf bit it.
Oh, I thought they got the kid away, and then they're talking about euthanizing
No,
it
he
later.
bit it. They were on their phones.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's phone time. You know what I mean? That's important.
You gotta get on your phone every once in a while.
Yeah, but I remember like working at a water park and at Noah's Ark, and just so many neglectful parents. Like, I was like sitting at my lifeguard stand and I'm doing my like scanning or whatever, and then I see like it had to have been like an 18-month-old kid like waddling over to like the 12 feet deep of water. I'm like, all right, like, here we fucking go. Like, immediately I'm like, okay, I have to save this kid. And it was the one of the few instances where like, because like at this job lifeguarding, it was more like preventative rather than like responding. So like if someone's struggling, I'll jump in and save them. This is like one of the few ones where it's like, if I hadn't intervened, this kid would be dead. Yeah. Like it like sunk, like it was like in the middle of the water. Like I had to like duck dive, which is like you like have your float and then you have to dive in and snag this kid. It was like the Nirvana baby, just like dangling,
Yeah. Penis out, just dangling.
Just jacking it. And then so I pulled the kid out of the water, and then the lifeguard has to the manager on duty has to make a report or whatever, and the kid just runs off again.
Damn.
Like, that kid's 100% dead. There's no way that kid's alive. The parents just not even...
Either that or he's kid could be clavicular now. That's what he became.
But I wonder if like some parents use like we got 8 of them. Let's take them to a water park. Let nature sort it out.
Just see which ones come home.
Let's take them to the zoo. We'll see which one is curious enough to get to the enclosure.
I did kind of respect seeing parents who could just kind of be like, just dump off their kid and be, we'll be back. We'll be back at night. We'll be back when the sun's gone. Yeah. Just survive
it's
until
a different, different kind of world.
Yeah.
Didn't that like have a commercial to remind them people like, hey, you have kids. You want to check up on them?
Yeah. Then it was like, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kid or something like that? It was like that. Yeah, you should. I don't know.
Now it's like it's 10 p.m. Relax. Stop watching your kid all the time.
Yeah.
Like, let them hang out.
Let them do stuff.
Well, let's see what else we got. Pat, you want to take this one?
Sure. Incorrect AI. A recent analysis reported by Ars Technica found that Google's AI overviews, the AI-generated summaries shown at the top of search results, produce incorrect information about 10% of the time. It's got to be way higher.
That's got to be way higher than that.
The findings are based on testing conducted with a benchmark called Simple QA, which evaluates how accurately AI systems answer factual questions. Earlier versions of Google's system scored around 85% accuracy, while newer versions improved to about 90 to 91, but still produce wrong answers roughly 1 in 10 times. Because Google handles billions of searches daily, even a 10% error rate could result in millions of incorrect answers being shown to users each day. The errors are often subtle rather than obviously false. For example, combining accurate facts with incorrect details using outdated information, or drawing incorrect conclusions from sources. Researchers and critics say this is especially concerning because AI overviews appear prominently in search results and may be trusted by users who do not realize the information could be wrong. Google has responded by questioning the testing methods and stating that its systems are designed to use different models depending on the query. Yeah, I mean, I feel like anytime I just don't look at the AI answer. Like, I just assume it's going to be wrong or like not what I needed. Like, I tried to look up, does lean make you pass out on airplanes? It said like sometimes leaning over combined with elevation can make you pass out.
We just have to train the AI with like Lil Wayne's entire discography.
Exactly,
that'll solve this immediately.
Well, like, I don't know. I know we talk about it a lot, but I don't see AI doing the things that people think it's going to do, and I definitely don't see it like. I don't know. It just seems like everyone either doesn't know what it's supposed to be used for or just think it should be used for like evil. Right. Like, I think all it's going to do is just take a bunch of jobs and then like you can just like all these people making dumb pictures. It's like you have no idea how much water that's using.
Yeah. Just to make like a goofy monkey dancing. It's like that's
or honestly, from what I see, usually to make a fucking poster for a comedy show that no one's going to go to.
Yeah.
Like no, you. Right. Even though I fucking suck at comedy.
It's all the same, like that's the black background with the spotlights.
Yeah,
it's that same one that slurped up Lake Tahoe.
I don't know what's going on. I made 18 posters for my show at the Irish Bar, and the same 4 drunk people were there. I don't know what's going on.
It's a good use of water.
Must be the AI.
And that's not even like that's not a renewal. Like that water's like gone. Like,
is it?
Yeah. Like,
what's
there's
wrong
no
with it?
way to renew it. You know what I mean? Like there's no functional way to renew that. Like it's just evaporated.
What does that mean though? What
I don't know. It's steam.
Because I just remember hearing like there was some fun fact where it's like the water that you drink is the same water that was around on the earth when the dinosaurs were around. So it's like AI just gets rid of it. AI is getting rid of all the water permanently?
Yeah, I guess I don't really understand the whole water component because if
Yeah.
if I put my phone in water, it breaks.
It's true. Unless you have rice. Maybe we just need to get these AI running on rice.
Yeah, man, China really is going to win everything, huh? They'll solve the AI crisis.
The rice war.
The rice war.
But yeah, I mean, Google, I do find it funny to be like, oh, we've messed up entirely. That's weird. I guess we'll look at it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll take a gander.
Yeah, we're questioning. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say you're questioning
Yeah,
it.
you should probably do that.
We're all questioning it,
Yeah.
buddy. Do I get a Google salary for questioning your methods? All right, let's see what else we got here. Article 3, spiders.
Oh,
A Minnesota political candidate, Marissa Simonetti, was found guilty at trial on multiple charges after an incident involving an Airbnb tenant in 2024. Simonetti, who was renting out a basement unit in her home, became involved in a dispute with the tenant after the tenant suggested hiring pest control for large spiders. According to court documents, Simonetti's behavior escalated over time, including taking the tenant's groceries, shutting off internet access, and making loud noises while the tenant was studying. The situation culminated when Simonetti and another individual entered the basement area and threw various items down the stairs, including a live tarantula.
oh, so these are very large spiders.
The incident was partially captured on video recorded by the tenant. A jury found Simonetti guilty of gross misdemeanor harassment, misdemeanor domestic assault, and disorderly conduct. She represented herself during the trial, and sentencing is scheduled for May 1st. I love when people represent themselves. That's
It
just
is
so
always a funny move.
Yeah.
It would be funny to be on jury duty for that trial, because then it's like, I feel like if you do jury duty, you're always worried about what kind of trial it'll be, and then you get to that one, you're like, oh, this one's easy, and they're like, but you have to look at a lot of pictures of big spiders, and I'd be like, no, thank you.
No. Dios mío.
I can't be on the jury for this one. I'm very afraid of big spiders.
Terrified of big spoders.
Yeah.
But wait, so there was already spiders, and then
Oh, wow.
they threw a tarantula?
She
So
definitely
there's-
looks like a woman who'd have large spiders around.
That's a spider girl if I ever seen one.
All right, so
Those are
wait.
very angry eyebrows. Like if
Hold
I'm
on.
renting from that woman, I'm like, this isn't going to go well.
But wait, here's why I'm confused. So the tenant suggested hiring pest control for large spiders, but if it's a tarantula, it's not like that was just living in the house. Like, so they're her spiders.
Yeah.
So they were suggesting pest control for spiders that were her pet spiders.
Yeah.
And then she threw a tarantula down the stairs.
I will say, just looking at that lady, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're signing that lease, like, this is
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to go well.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
lady's not going to be normal.
Yeah, she seems like she's bringing over like boyfriends that like work in the circus for a living
Yeah.
or like carnies.
Oh,
like
fuck.
just an insane setup.
Oh, shit.
What?
We're getting a right error. Let's do a couple more. Gambling kills. Prediction market platform Polymarket issued an apology after allowing users to place bets on the fate and rescue timing of U.S. military pilots whose aircraft had been shot down during the conflict with Iran.
What the fuck?
You can bet on the betting market, which asked users to wager on when the pilots will be rescued, was removed after widespread public and political backlash. Critics, including lawmakers, said it was inappropriate to allow gambling on a real life and death situation involving active military personnel. Polymarket acknowledged that the market violated its internal standards, stating that it should not have been posted and that the company is investigating on how it was approved. It's funny to be like, yeah, that shouldn't have happened. It's like, oh, yeah?
Wait, so does that mean that in this company, like people are sending them suggestions and they make the lines for these just real world situations?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's wild.
I mean, it's like, it's almost like this whole thing shouldn't fucking exist.
Well, that just means that someone probably typed into Google AI, like, what are the odds we get these guys back? And it was like, all right, run it, set
Yeah.
the line.
Let's do it. Let's get some money flowing
And you
into
just got
this.
some like coked up Italian guy being like, I got a guy in Tehran with a rocket launcher. We can move this money real quick. Let's move the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're point shaving the
Yeah.
war.
Instead of knowing a horse, you just know a guy with a rocket launcher.
I got an inside guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just listen, I got a guy in Tehran can get AKs into some kid's hands. They'll make sure the odds go down.
It's like, I'm not, I mean, when they rolled this out, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to be gambling on people dying. Like,
Yeah.
people, I mean, you could bet if like a tornado is going to happen. Like,
It's
what do you
weird
think
that
that
they
is?
said that isn't what this is about. This is exactly what the company's about.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to bet on real life events.
Yeah, but
And
also I've been hearing weird stuff about the whole pilot thing. Like
What do you
someone
mean?
was telling, I saw a video saying that the whole thing's bullshit. That there was no downed pilot.
I feel like it's impossible one way or the other to determine what anything's going on.
At least what this guy was saying was the story was that like they're saying like, oh yeah, like you send out this guy in like an F-15, he gets shot down, and then he like apparently the story was like he walked like 160 miles in like 2 days or like a day and change to get rescued. Where it's like that doesn't make any sense. But also I have literally no idea.
Yeah, I mean, maybe an AI is writing the story and it's getting a little bit wrong. You know what I mean?
Maybe
Like, that's how
it's I'm a 10%er.
Man, everything's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Maine versus Mr. Shiesty. Federal prosecutors say rapper Gucci Mane was the target of a kidnapping and robbery plot allegedly carried out by Pooh Shiesty and several others. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, the incident occurred in January 2026 at a recording studio in Dallas, where a meeting had been arranged to discuss a music contract. Prosecutors alleged that once the victims arrived, the group carried out an armed takeover of the studio. Pooh Shiesty, this is so funny, allegedly brandished a firearm and forced one victim to sign paperwork releasing them from a contract. Authorities say multiple victims were held at gunpoint and robbed of valuables, including cash and expensive jewelry. Several suspects were arrested across multiple states, and at least one person remained at large at the time of reporting. The case is tied to an ongoing federal investigation, and defendants face serious charges, including kidnapping and robbery, which could carry a lengthy prison sentence if convicted.
Damn.
Yeah, crazy shit's always happening to Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
I feel like he gets robbed once a year.
Isn't he the guy who killed like a bunch of guys in self-defense after saying, come and try to rob me?
Yeah, they said, here's where I live. Come and take it.
Who could have predicted this?
Yeah.
Damn.
And this stuff just keeps happening to him. Also,
Poor
just
guy.
like, I can't imagine a man putting a gun to my face and his name's Pooh.
Yeah. It's like the gritty remake of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty.
Oh, bother.
About to bother you.
Yeah.
Coming through with the bother.
Oh, bother. Yo.
Yeah, coming to get my honey, but shit ain't sweet. They call me Pooh Shiesty.
I'm gonna take you to the 100-acre woods, bitch. 100-acre backwoods.
Yeah.
On a hoe. You know what I mean?
That's right. Oh no.
On a fucking hoe. All right. Well, do we have one more, or is that it for articles? That looks like it's it.
That is A-okay.
Well, that is A-okay with us. Well, hey, this has been an episode of Confidently Wrong.
It sure has.
A couple late night Larrys need to tucker off to Betty by.
That's right. The Sleepy Boys.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
No.
No. I'm going to be at Funhouse Philly at Nuts Latin this Friday.
Hell yeah.
Go there.
Go Birds.
Go fucking birds. And thank you, as always, producer Garrett.
Thank you, Garrett.
And Confidently Wrong. Out.
Out.